Testing, testing, testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testing. Audio test, audio test. Testing, testing, testing. 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 Testing, testing. Testing. Alright, I think we're good. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. I think that's good. Testing. All right, now I think we got that figured out. Or I'm just going back for that too. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and we welcome you to Lakemen Field here in Waupaca, Wisconsin for today's Dairyland League matchup, and a big one, a chance for first place, sole possession of first place on the line between the visiting Hortonville Stars and the homestanding Waupaca Lakemen. I'm Jack Weber here on Zaleski Sports on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. The sun is out, it's a bit warm, but nice day for baseball. Definitely not one of those days where you really wish you weren't outside because of the heat. We'll start with starting lineups first for the visiting Stars. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 12, Connor Raisler. Batting second and playing center field, number 15, Kyle Stewart. Batting third and DHing, number 00, Will Solomon. Batting fourth and playing catcher, number 41, Tommy Duganzik. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 51, Brett Kramer. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 25, Ty Dreyer. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 20, Dan Wunderlich. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 30, Ethan Peters. And batting ninth and playing left field, number 32, Eli Kramer. And pitching today, number 99, Cole Trummel. Apologize. So again, for Hortonville, it's Raisler, Stewart, Solomon, Duganzik, Kramer, Dreyer, Wunderlich, Peters, Kramer. For the Waupaca Lakemen, leading off and playing second base, number 19, Johnny Popham. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 9, Jake Pankratz. Batting third and playing first base, number 42, Luke Boehm. Batting fourth and playing right field, number 6, Brendan Canterbury. Batting fifth and DHing, number 4, Davis Levine. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 33, Walker Smith. Batting seventh and catching, number 32, Jason Ellie. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 12, Alex Pankratz. And batting ninth and playing center field, number 22, Wes Austin. And on the mound today for Waupaca, number 39, Cam Seidel. So again, for Waupaca, it goes Popham, Jake Pankratz, Luke Boehm, Brendan Canterbury, Davis Levine, Walker Smith, Jason Ellie, Alex Pankratz, Wes Austin. There is a wind today. We'll see how much of that is a somewhat stronger wind, a nice breeze on this hot day. Hortonville in their lighter blue, kind of a light / dark blue, just a regular blue, with red letters and white stripes, and Waupaca in their usual dark blue with white letters and red stripes as well. So two very similar color designs, just a bit of a darker shade of blue for Waupaca. Today's presentation of Lakemen Baseball is brought to you by Whitetail Properties. For the best in recreational and hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. You can reach Brian at 715-213-4468. Again, that's 715-213-4468. These teams met in Hortonville in early June. Lost 5-2. That was in Hortonville. That was on June 4th. Last time the Lakemen were in action was on Friday, where they took on the Green Bay Blue Ribbons. At Commercial Club Park. And then a couple of days ago, the Hortonville Stars took on the Greenville Stars, so a rivalry there. Greenville just next to Hortonville. If people are not really familiar with that part of Wisconsin. As we're about ready to go, Coach Andy Wanty for the Lakemen and Coach Mike Bunkelman for the Stars. Last time we covered Lakemen baseball was last Sunday when the Lakemen took down the Navarino Rangers 13-0. Brendan Canterbury was our player of the game. He went deep twice. Again, we welcome you to this presentation of Dairyland League Baseball on Zaleski Sports. Milwaukee Brewers trying to sweep the Cincinnati Reds. They just tied it. Christian Yelich just launched another home run. It's 13th of the year. Brewers just shut out the Reds 3 straight games. That will not happen today, as it is now 1-1. As the season starts to wind down, this is when every game counts, and this is a big one for both teams. Whoever wins this game very well could capture the Dairyland League Championship. Coaches meeting at home plate. Umpires talking out. We're about ready to go. We get ready for announcement of starting lineups and national anthem, and then we'll get ready for this one between Hortonville Stars and the Waupaca Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports. So I'm going to take my headset off, and I'm going to let the PA announcer do his thing, and we'll be back after that. Welcome back. Nice version of the national anthem there, and starting lineups are complete. We're about ready to get things going. As Cam Seidel has a throw down by Ellie, and we are ready to go. So this should be a very good game. Two of the best teams in the Dairyland League. It was a competitive game. It was 5-2. It wasn't a blowout in Hortonville. Lakemen have been playing some good baseball lately. And very impressive win last Sunday when we broadcasted that game against the Navarino Rangers. Any of you who happened to capture that. Impressive outing by Cam Seidel and Brendan Canterbury. As first pitch to Raceler, and Raceler on the ground, right back to Seidel. He'll flip it over to Bain. One pitch, one out, and that's how the game starts. So Kyle Stewart, I don't know why I keep wanting to say Kyler. I kept saying that when I was trying to write down the lineups early. Kyle Stewart, the center fielder. First pitch, Stewart takes one low. 1 ball and no strikes on Stewart. So part of the problem Navarino had in their game against Seidel is he just fell in the groove. He was pouring in strikes, and that is low again. 2 balls and no strikes on Stewart. Seidel was a strike throwing machine against Navarino, 2-0, and that's in there for a strike despite being dropped by Jason Ellie. 2-1. Two and one on Stewart. Seidel ready and fires. And check swing. He went around. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count goes even. Nice crowd here today on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Here's the 2-2. And that's a called strike 3. Stewart called down on strikes, and there's 2 gone here in the first inning. As that'll bring on the DH, number 00, Will Solomon. Solomon, a lefty. Here's the first pitch from Seidel, and Solomon, big cut and a miss. 0-1. Old timers game before this one. Some Lakemen greats from the past. Here's the 0-1, and a swing and a miss. It's quickly 0-2 on Solomon. Seidel trying to make this a quick first inning. Seidel ready, the 0-2. And that is popped up foul and out of play, and that'll land in the street. Hopefully it doesn't hit a car. So I think that car in that driveway has got enough damage to it. 0-2, it remains on Solomon. Seidel ready and deals. And Solomon takes one high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tell you about how the Lakemen stack up defensively. Got Walker Smith in left, Wes Austin in center, Brendan Canterbury in right, then Alex Pankratz at third, Jake Pankratz at short, Johnny Popham at second, Luke Boehm at first. Here's the 1-2. That's a called strike 3, and the inning is over. 2 strikeouts for Seidel in a quick inning. We have played 1. It is scoreless. Lakemen coming up here on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back after these messages.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Apologize to our viewers about the scoreboard. I forgot about that. I'm by myself today. A little bit more of what I would normally, even though I usually do scoreboard. Focus on moving the camera, and that is not good. Sorry about that. I had the lineup cards kind of fly away from me there. As Johnny Popham ready to lead it off against Cole Tremmel. Popham has done very well in the leadoff spot so far this season. Good person to get on base. First pitch. Popham takes one low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. And 1-0 swung on and missed. Count even. 1 ball and 1 strike. In this game, the key for the Lakemen is to strike early. I'm going to try to do as well as you can early. And Popham swings at the 1-1. Ground ball to second. Fielded by Peters, so to first. In time, 1 gone. So 1 out, and that'll bring on Alex Pankratz. No. Sorry, Jake Pankratz. I corrected that in my scorebook. Jake Pankratz, the shortstop today for the Lakemen. First pitch. And Pankratz takes one outside. 1 ball and no strikes. One 0. And Pankratz pops it up. Foul and out of play. Count is even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tremmel ready, deals the break-even pitch, and that is dropped in there nicely. Good off speed there. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 from Tremmel. And Pankratz takes one just a bit high. Didn't miss by much. Count even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. And Pankratz sends one in the air to right center field. And coming in and making the catch is the center fielder, Stewart. So 2 outs. And first pitch to Boehm is fouled off. 0-1. So 2 outs. 0-1 on Boehm. And Boehm takes one outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. One. Takes one high and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike now on Boehm. And Boehm is able to check his swing. 3 balls and 1 strike. It's 3-1. And Boehm sends one in the air to right field. Going back, way back. That is gone! Home run, Luke Boehm. Wunderlich kept going back and back, kept looking at it, and it flies out of the ballpark. A home run for Luke Boehm. And it is 1-0 Lakemen. Now to bring on Canterbury, and Canterbury fouls one off, 0-1. You know, 1. And Canterbury waves and misses, 0-2. The 0-2. Canterbury takes one outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Not a bad pitch there from Tremmel, but Canterbury was able to hold up. 1-2. Swing and a miss, he got him, and the side is retired. But a home run for Luke Boehm. We are going to the second. It is 1-0 Lakemen on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back after these messages.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Tommy Duganzik ready to lead off for the Stars. 1-0 Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports on the home run by Luke Boehm. And first pitch is fouled off, 0-1. Zaleski Sports Z.
Oh, she knows that. Okay.
Okay. 1-1, swing and a miss. 1-2. Seidel ready and deals, and that is high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hortonville went down in order. 2-2. And check swing. He'll ask, and he went around. Third strikeout of the day for Seidel already. That's 3 straight strikeouts, and that'll bring on Brett Kramer. Number 51 today for the Stars. I should say first baseman today. He's probably always 51. I'm going to guess that doesn't change every game. That'd be kind of fun if you get to pick every number you wanted to be. And a swing and a miss or a foul tip. I believe it was a foul ball, 0-1. Home plate umpire going after that one. Getting some extra steps in. (0-1) on Kramer. Here's Seidel. And that's dropped in there nicely, 0-2. The lower part of that zone. No balls and 2 strikes now on Brett Kramer. The 0-2. And Kramer rips one into center field, and that is going to drop in front of Wes Austin for a base hit. So a 1-out hit for Brett Kramer, and the first base runner of the day for Hortonville. So that ends the streak of 3 straight strikeouts. And that'll bring on Ty Dreyer. Runner at first, 1 out. Seidel ready and deals, and the first pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. And on the ground to third, Pankratz has some trouble with it. He's going to go to second for one to pop him. The turn not made. Goes 5-4 on the fielder's choice. That is ball 1 to Wunderlich. 1-0, and Wunderlich takes a strike. It's 1-1 from Seidel, and Wunderlich takes one just outside. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Runner at first. Dreyer is there after the fielder's choice. 2-1, and that's in there for a strike. It's 2-2 now on Wunderlich. Wunderlich, the right fielder. And on the ground to third. Pankratz fields it. Nice play. Going to go to first and in time. And the side is retired. A hit for the Stars, but they leave a man on. We have played 1.5. It is still 1-0 Lakemen on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back after this.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Q.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
One nothing Lakemen here in the bottom of the second inning. You can get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. You can visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Again, that's CulliganH2O.com. 5, 6, 7 due up. Levine, Smith, and Ellie. First pitch from Tremmel is low. 1 ball and no strikes on Smith. Sorry, on Levine. I just said the order and yet I forget it, you see. And swing and a miss. Big cut from Levine. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is a 1-1. Levine fouls it off. 1-2 now. It's the 1-2 from Tremmel. And Levine fouls it off. And we'll do it again. Tremmel steps off. Just takes some time to regather his thoughts and just regather the pitches he needs. 1-2 to Levine. Levine takes a called strike 3. Applying the tag is DeGanzik. So 1 out. Second strikeout of the day for Tremmel. And that'll bring on Walker Smith, the left fielder. Typical everyday left fielder for the Lakemen. First pitch to Smith, and Smith takes one in there for a strike. Now Tremmel is doing a good job, like Seidel, finding the zone. 0-1 to Smith. And Smith sends one foul down the right field line and out of play. 0-2 now on Walker Smith. One hit for each team combined so far. That's high and inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 is a bit high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count now even on Smith. One hit for Waupaca was the home run by Bame. It's the 2-2. And Smith takes one high. So after falling down 0-2, Walker Smith has worked the count full. 3-2. And Smith just got a piece of it. He fouls it off. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The count will remain. Smith ready, and 3-2 swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Tremble. That's 3 in a row. And there are 2 outs now here in the second inning. As Jason Ellie, the catcher, will now step up. So Jason Ellie with 2 out trying to get something going. He fouls it off. 0-1 on Ellie. With the task of trying to get something going here with 2 outs against Tremble. Two catchers, Ellie and Duganzik, just having a couple words before do have some cloud cover, which with the sun is going to help a bit. Here's the 0-1. And Ellie takes one high. Count even. 1 ball and 1 strike. One. And Ellie pops it up. Foul territory, first base side, calling for it, and making the catch is Kramer. And the side is retired. Brett Kramer puts it away. We have played 2. It is still 1-0 Lakemen. We're going to the third on Zaleski Sport.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Eight, 9-1 due up for the Stars here in the third inning as Ethan Peters will lead it off, the second baseman today for the Stars. Seidel with his first pitch, and Peters taking a bit outside. 1 ball and no strikes. A lot of Hortonville fans here as well. Not a far drive. And that is a bit high. 2 balls and no strikes on Peters. Again, I am at an angle here, so it's not maybe the greatest shot in the world. 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 1 strike. Peters fouls it off. Count is now even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2, and Peters swings and misses. Fourth strikeout of the day for Seidel. And one gone here in the third. That'll bring on Eli Kramer, the left fielder today for Hortonville. And Seidel working fast. First pitch and squaring to bunt is Kramer, and that is a bit outside. 1 ball and no strikes. One 0. And Kramer taking all the way that time. It hits the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike. One. And Kramer pops it up, fouling out of play, and that is going to head right for the car. And hit the tree. 1-2 now on Eli Kramer. One, 2, and Kramer takes one just a bit outside. Count even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 from Seidel. Swing and a miss. He got him. Back-to-back strikeouts, 5th of the day for Seidel. And that'll bring it back to the top of the order with Connor Raisler. Raisler grounded out on the first pitch, right back to Seidel. 1 hit for each team so far in 2 innings. Should say 2 2/3 for the Stars. First pitch from Seidel. Raisler takes one low. 1 ball and no strikes. Two 0 on Raisler. And Raisler swings and misses. 2 balls and 1 strike. Seidel just cruising right now, I should say, after those 2 balls. 2-1 to Raisler. Raisler taking inside. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Raisler heading the count against Seidel, and here's a 3-1, and that is in there for a strike. A little more inside than the last pitch. Count is now full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2. And a little nubber, going to be a tough play. Coming and charging his Pankratz. He has no play. I don't think he would have got Raisler even if he had fielded it cleanly. So a 2-out base runner for the Stars. The wind really, very strong wind today. And I think that already played a factor on that Boehm home run. Boehm hit it very well. There's no wind. That might be either a long double or it might even stay in the ball. It might even just be an out. That is low. 1 ball and no strikes on Stewart. Stewart struck out looking back in the first. 1 of 5 strikeouts so far for Seidel. Runner at first. 2 outs. 1-0. 1-0. And Stewart takes a strike. Count even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Seidel ready. Deals the 1-1, and that is in there for a strike. But say hi, but ball and 2 strikes. I don't blame Stewart for laying off on that one. Most of the time, if you get good contact on that, you're probably just going to pop it up. 1-2 from Seidel, and taking off, and that is sent in the air to right field. Down the right field line, going to be a long run, and that is going to be caught by Canterbury. Canterbury had to run from about Canada to get there, but he makes the catch, and the side is retired. We have played 2.5. To the bottom of the third we go. It is still 1-0 Lakemen on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back after this.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your fourth-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Give the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold, and you've got the perfect gift for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. They carry the top brands and even offer Wisconsin Badger and Packer items. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
Alex Pankratz ready to lead off the bottom of the third for the Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports. As Tremmel back out again. First pitch, and Pankratz takes one low, 1 ball and no strikes. Today's presentation is brought to you by our game day sponsors, Hanson Furniture, Adrian Holly & Sons Funeral, and Strongwood of Waupaca. And Pankratz swings and misses. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Eight, 9-1 due up for the Lakemen, 1-1, and Pankratz again comes up empty, 1-2. Pankratz swings and misses. Down he goes. After that home run, Tremmel has found his groove. So, 1 gone. That's the 4th strikeout of the day for Tremmel, and that'll bring on Wes Austin, the center fielder. Waupaca has not had a hit or a base runner since that Boehm home run. That kicks away from Duganzik. 1 ball and no strikes. Austin not always the center fielder. 1-0. Austin takes one in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike, count even. Nice way to drop it in there from Tremmel. 1-1. And now squaring to bunt is Austin, and he fouls one right into the glove of Duganzik, or just missed it. One of the two. I think he fouled it off. 1-2 now. Austin high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Austin kind of almost looked like he wanted to swing at it, but he was able to check it up. You can hear the wind is just very strong, blowing the sand everywhere. The 2-2, that is fouled off by Austin. Count remains even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's a good thing this equipment is very sturdy and very strong. 2-2. And swing and a miss. He goes down swinging. Austin is retired. Number 5 on the day for Tremmel. And back to the top of the order with Johnny Popham, who grounded out to second his first time up. Popham trying to get something going with 2 outs. Ever since that home run, the line has gone strikeout, 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 pop out, and then strikeout, strikeout for Tremmel. And just a bit high, I guess. That looked pretty good. 1 ball and no strikes on Popham. Tremmel ready and deals. And Popham takes one high and inside. Okay, that was a ball. I'll give him that one. 2 balls and no strikes. Not that it really matters, but I personally think. 2-0. And Popham takes a big cut and comes up empty. 2-1. Two outs, 2-1 on Popham. Here it is. And Popham swings and misses again. Lakemen are taking some cuts, and they're just not hitting anything. 2-2 from Tremmel. And Popham fouls it off. As well as Seidel has pitched, you can't rely on him to keep the Stars' offense at bay the entire game. 2-2. And Popham fouled another one off. Hanging tough here. Said, even though how well he has pitched. 2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a lot of 2s on that scoreboard, at least the top half. 2-2, and that's a called strike 3. And Tremel K's the side. He is rolling. He has settled down after that home run from Bame. We're going to the 4th. It is 1-0 Lakemen still here on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Will Solomon ready to lead it off. 3-4-5, 2 up for the Stars here in the 4th inning. Solomon 0 for 1. He struck out. He also struck out looking in the 1st inning. Number 00 as Seidel's first pitch to Solomon. Solomon swings and fouls one off. 0-1. One hit for each team. However, the one hit for Waupaca has made the difference. It was the home run by Luke Bame. And the 0-1 is in there for a strike as it hits the outside corner. Solomon did not like that call. Seidel ready and deals the 0-2. And that is outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, two. Swing and a miss, and Ellie will have to secure it at first. He throws in time, and there's one gone here in the 4th inning. Tommy Duganzik will now bat the catcher. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. That's the 6th strikeout of the day on that one on the one for Seidel. I can't talk today apparently. And that's in there for a strike. 0-1 on Duganzik. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms with roots in Amherst, now based in Hancock. This 5th generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potato and is currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. You can learn more about the best in the potato farm business. You can learn more at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike on Duganzik. Break even pitch is high. 2 balls and 1 strike on Duganzik. Seidel ready, deals the 2-1, and now the umpire has called time. I'm guessing it's got... If you're Seidel, you don't want to do something stupid and get ejected. I mean, in all honesty, I know that sounds kind of frank, but 2-1. Duganzik takes one inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got a very wide zone today for this umpiring crew. 2-2. Duganzik swings and misses. Man, Seidel is just on fire right now. Strikeout number 7. Two outs for Brett Kramer. First pitch. Kramer, that's a strike, 0-1. Seidel trying to make this a nice and quick 4th inning, 0-1, and that is low and inside. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Milwaukee Brewers chipping away a bit. They now trail 3-2 to the Reds. It was 3-1 on the home run by Jake Fraley. Christian Yelich with his second RBI of the day, 1-1, and that is inside. 2 balls and 1 strike on Brett Kramer. Reds are just changing pitchers. The 2-1 from Seidel, and that is just a bit low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Apparently it's not a very low strike zone. There's some high calls. But that's kind of inconsistent. 3-1. And that is ripped into left field. Smith coming on. He will make the catch. Side is retired. 1-2-3 go. The Stars here in the 4th inning. Bottom of the 4th coming up. We have played 3.5. It is still 1-0 Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports.
Before, during, or after the game, come to the pub. This is Tim Watty. The pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite place to watch the game and a great place to eat, too. We're known for our world-famous burgers with a wide variety that everyone will love. And now we offer lunch buffets 3 days a week. Taco Tuesday, Pasta Wednesdays, and Thursday's soup buffet, all ready to eat and get you back to work on time. And of course, when the sun goes down, the pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite spot for nightlife.
The big thing for Farmer State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
If anybody heard a rather unsavory word, that has popped up. First pitch, swinging into center field, battling with the sun, making the catch. Is Stewart, 1 out. If there's any unsavory, there's somebody that walked past that whispered or kind of mumbled the F-bomb. I apologize if anything picked that up. If it didn't, then I'm apologizing for no reason. If it did, I do apologize. Forgot to turn off my headset volume. Just apologize about that. Anything that did get picked up, 1 out. And now it'll be Luke Bain, and Luke Bain popping one up, foul, and out of play, and headed towards the car, and it hits the trailer. Don't get any bonus points for that, but it is entertaining when it happens. That is low, 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. And Bain rips one into right center field. That is way back. Going back is Stewart. He can't find it. That's off the wall. Bain on his way to second base with a double. I don't know if Stewart just lost it in the sun, or I don't know what happened, but either way, it is a double for Luke Bain. Second hit of the day, second hit for Luke Bain. And 1 out double and a 1 out base runner. So now to bring on Brendan Canterbury. Canterbury 0 for 1 with a strikeout. I'm going to have to hold down that. To hold down my scorebook, otherwise it's going to blow away. Canterbury, first pitch, takes one outside, 1 ball and no strikes. So Luke Bain has been the kryptonite so far for Tremmel. Tremmel was cruising right along. 1-0. And Canterbury fouls one off. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Lakemen looking for some insurance here in this fourth inning. 1-1. And Canterbury takes one and he does the old duck. 2 balls and 1 strike. So again, I do apologize if anybody heard the unsavory language throughout the break. That was something that I should have paid more attention to, turning down the volume on the headset. Make sure it doesn't pick up background noise. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Apologize. Was not somebody directing it at me, just something that unfortunately somebody said something and the microphone picked it up. 2-2. Swinging a foul ball out of play. Two. And Canterbury fouls it off once again. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. And Canterbury sends one in the air to center, left center field, way back. That is going to be gone. 2-run home run, Brendan Canterbury. 3-0 Lakemen. Three runs on 2 home runs. The solo shot by Bame, and now the 2-run home run by Canterbury. And now Davis Levine will come up. Levine 0 for 1. He struck out looking back in the second. Tremmel was rolling right along until this inning. That is, hits the outside corner, 0-1 on Levine. You one. Bean takes one high, 1 ball and 1 strike. We got a foul ball. And, either the umpire or the catcher was shaken up. The umpire having some words with Tremmel. One out, 1-2 on Levine. 3-0 Lakemen on the home run by Canterbury. One-two, and Levine sends one in the air to left field. Coming on and making the catch is the left fielder Kramer. 2 outs. Walker Smith will now bat. Two outs. Smith 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Smith lines one into left center field. That's down for a base hit. It's going to be cut off by Stewart. Smith will stop at first with a 2-out single. So Jason Ellie 0 for 1. He popped out to first. Looks like Chris Atwood maybe is going to loosen up. We'll see. Right now it is Tremmel's game. Is Tremmel ready to deal his first pitch to Ellie, and that is in there for a strike, 0-1. And bit outside. 1 ball and 1 strike on Jason Ellie. It's the 1-1. Ellie takes one high. 2 balls and 1 strike. It's a 2-1, and the umpire calls time. Ellie swings and fouls. One out of play. Won't matter anyway. Two and 1 on Ellie. Tremel takes a quick look at first. Fires the 2-1. And Ellie sends one in the air to right field. Coming on and making the catch is the right fielder Wunderlich. However, damage done. 2-run home run by Brendan Canterbury. We're going to the 5th. It is 3-0 Lakemen. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
$3-0 Lakemen here ends here in Waupaca. As we are in the top of the 5th inning. 6, 7, 8 due up for Hortonville. As Cam Seidel back out for another inning. Seidel has pitched extremely well today. This Ty Dreyer, the third baseman, grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up. First pitch, and Dreyer takes one low. 1 ball and no strikes. Come to Par 4 Bistro in Waupaca for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options, perfect for date nights. And there's a ground ball to third. Pankratz bobbles it, throw to first, and Baines off the bag, gets to apply the tag, and Dreyer is out. Not exactly the prettiest 5-3 put out, but it works. And 1 gone here in the 5th. As that'll bring on Dan Wunderlich. Right fielder. Seidel's first pitch to Wunderlich is in there for a strike, 0-1. One ball and 1 strike on Wunderlich. And Wunderlich takes a strike. 1-2. And that is a shot into center field, a base hit. Base hit for Wunderlich. That'll bring on Ethan Peters, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Second hit of the day for the Stars. First pitch, and Peters takes a strike. 1, and now Peters squaring to bunt, and just out of the reach of Jason Ellie, 0-2. And that is inside. 1-2 on Peters now. One, two, and Peters takes a called strike 3. 8th strikeout of the day for Seidel, and Eli Kramer will now step up. Quick game considering this game started at 1:30. We are now just about to approach the 1 hour mark, and we're on the top of the 5th inning. Pro baseball game. People wish pro baseball games move that fast. And that's in there for a strike. 0-1 on Kramer. Oh, 1. Kramer swings and misses. 0-2. Yo 2, and Kramer on the ground. That is going to be fielded by Popham. Fields throws in time. Side retired. To the bottom of the 5th, it is 3-0 Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports. Back after this.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Q in Waupaca.
Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. As we're here in the bottom of the 5th inning, Chris Atwood will now pitch, I should say, for the Hortonville Stars. Alex Pankratz, third baseman, will lead off. 8-9-1 due up for Waupaca here in the bottom of the 5th. Lakemen lead 3-0 over the Hortonville Stars. One of the biggest games of the season for the Lakemen. Chance to claim sole possession of first place here in the Dairyland League, and that is in there for a strike. 0-1. I'm also getting really sick and tired of fighting with everything to make sure it doesn't blow away, and that's a swing and a miss. 0-2 on Alex Pankratz. And Pankratz fouls it off. 0-2. The 0-2. Pankratz takes one low and inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Four hits for the Lakemen, 2 for the Stars. 2 of those hits have been home runs for the Lakemen. 1-2. And Pankratz rips one into right field. That is going to drop in for a base hit. It drops in front of Wunderlich. Leadoff single for the Lakemen, leadoff base runner. That'll bring on Wes Austin. Defensively, except for the pitcher, the alignment stays the same for the Stars. Austin 0 for 1. He struck out back in the third. But until last inning, Tremmel was cruising right along. Just that home run to Boehm in the first was the only hit he had given up, as it's fouled off 0-1 on Wes Austin. Then he gave up the double to Boehm, and then the home run to Canterbury, and much different game now. Atwood throw back to first, and Pankratz back standing. You almost have to feel as maybe a Lakeman a little hesitant to run because you don't want to start making outs on the base paths. You don't want to start giving the Stars outs. You don't want to start making mistakes in a crucial game like this. Atwood ready, deals the 0-1, and scoring to bunt is Austin. That is high. 1 ball and 1 strike. And then maybe you might think, well, with the scoring to bunt, then maybe you might think Pankratz might run actually. One, and now Atwood throws back again, and back again is Pankratz. That would be an interesting rule if they instituted it, the pick-off rule they have in the MLB now, where you can only throw over twice, and the third one you have to get them out. Be an interesting rule. And now Austin squaring to bunt, going to be a good one, coming in charging, and the throw to first, and oh, what a pick at first by Kramer. Dreyer fielded it. Made a low throw and a heck of a pick over at first by Kramer. So 1 out. Pankratz does move to second. Back to the top of the order with Popham. Popham 0 for 2, grounded out to second and struck out looking. Atwood takes a look and fires, and Popham takes a strike. Good pitch there from Atwood, 0-1. That wasn't a bad bunt by Austin, but a heck of a job over at third by Dreyer to field it and make a throw, and then great pick at first by Kramer. And now Popham rips one into left center field, going back and making the catch is Stewart. Tagging his Pankratz on his way to third, and he'll get there sliding. So 2 outs. Runner at third for Jake Pankratz. Pankratz 0 for 2. He's flown out to center twice. Takes one inside, 1 ball and no strikes. No, and that is fouled off and out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike on Jake Pankratz. As you got the biggest star killer of them all coming up next, and Luke Boehm, at least for today. 1. And Pankratz fouls it off. It's behind 1 and 2. 2 outs, runner at third. Pankratz singled to start the inning. Advanced on the bunt and then the fly out by Popham. 1-2 to Jake Pankratz. And a swing and a miss. He got him, and Atwood gets out of it. Gives up a hit, but he strands a runner. We have played 5 to the 6th we go. It is still 3-0 Lakemen on Zaleski Sports back after these short messages.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Double Q in Waupaca.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Three 3-0 Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports as we are here in the top of the 6th inning. As Seidel ready to deal to Racler, and that's in there 0-1. 0-1 on Racler. Sorry, 1 ball and no strikes. I need to start paying attention more, apparently. 1-0, and Racler check swing. And he did not hold. 1 ball and 1 strike. Count even. 1-1. And Racler takes us called strike 2. 1-2. Seidel ready and deals. And that's a called strike 3. Racler called down on strikes. And there's out number 1 here in the 6th inning. Nine strikeouts today for Seidel. As Kyle Stewart will now come up. Stewart 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. And first pitch, Stewart takes a bit high, 1 ball and no strikes. Well, no, and that skips away. 2 balls and no strikes. There was some action in the Lakeman dugout between innings. What that will eventually turn into, we don't know. Could just be getting somebody loose just in case Seidel runs into trouble. The 2-0, and that is dropped in there nicely. 2-1. Seidel, like his outing against Navarino last weekend, 2-1, and that is inside. 3 balls and 1 strike. As soon as I say he was about to pour in the strikes, he throws a ball. 3-1 on Stewart, and 3-1 is in there for a strike. Count is now full. Apologize, lost my lineup cards again. 2 outs, as that's a strikeout number 10 for Seidel. 2 outs. As Will Solomon will come up. Solomon 0 for 2. He struck out twice. First pitch, and Solomon apparently went around. 0-1. Or it was a called strike, one of the two. 0-1. And bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good take there from Solomon. Seidel ready, deals the 1-1. And low. 2 balls and 1 strike. And Solomon on the ground to second base. Popham's got it. It's got time. Throw to first. In time. Side retired. 6 shutout for Seidel. He is rolling. We're going to the bottom of the sixth. It's still 3-0 Lakemen on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Bottom of the sixth inning, I should say. That was already the top of the sixth inning. They don't hire me for my brains. L&L Propane in Waupaca, Wisconsin is the area's leading propane provider, serving Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, and surrounding areas since 1988. We specialize in propane tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. For all your propane needs, contact L&L Propane in Waupaca today. Luke Boehm ready to lead it off, and he takes a strike, 0-1 from Atwood. Boehm 2 for 2, a home run and a double. I didn't update the inning. And Boehm takes a strike again, 0-2. And there is action in the Lakemen bullpen. We'll see again. Seidel pitching to Jem right now. 0-2. And Boehm takes one low and outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Atwood ready, fires the 1-2, and Boehm swings and misses. Foul tip into the mitt of Deganzik. Can't say his name, apologize. And there is one out. Luke Boehm retired for the first time today. As that'll bring on Brendan Canterbury. Last time he was up, launched one in the left center field seats, I guess. There's really nothing out there, just over the fence for a 2-run home run. You don't get to say in the bleachers or in the... And that is sent in the air to center field. Stewart going back, fighting the sun a bit, camping under it, and makes the catch. 2 outs. So 2 quick outs here. And that will bring on Davis Levine. Levine 0 for 2. He's struck out and flown out to left. I don't really know what floon is. And Levine on the ground to second base. Peters has got it, throws over to first. Quick inning for Atwood. And we are going to the 7th inning. It is still 3-0 Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back after this.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Store Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your 4th-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Get the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold. And you've got the perfect gift for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. They carry the top brands and even offer Wisconsin Badger and Packer items. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
3-0 Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports. We're in the top of the 7th inning. New pitcher, Jack Egan for the Lakemen. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations with opening in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. So we'll see what the Stars can do with that new pitcher on the mound. Defensively, the Lakemen are still the same. Outfield and infield remained as Doug Zanuck, Brett Kramer, and Ty Dreyer due up for the Stars as the infield coming in to talk with Egan. Cam Seidel goes 6 shutout, 10 strikeouts, no walks, and 2 hits. Impressive day for Cam Seidel, to say the least. Oh no, Duganzik, I apologize. Duganzik. I'm having some trouble saying his name, and that is in there for a strike, 0-1 on Duganzik. I knew that one was going to give me trouble. You know, they can tell me all they can. There's just something in my mind. The 0-1. And just a bit high. 1 ball and 1 strike. One, and just a bit high. Egan wanted that one. Good take from Duganzik. And Duganzik sends one in the air to left field. Walker Smith is over. He will make the catch. And there is one gone here in the 7th inning. That's in there for a strike on Brett Kramer. And in there again, quickly 0-2 on Kramer. So Egan finding the strike zone about as well as Cam Seidel did. Egan ready. The 0-2. And on the ground to second base. Going to be a tough play. Popham fields in the hole. Throw to first. In time! Heck of a play by Popham. 2 outs. And that will bring on Ty Dreyer. Can make a lot of jokes about some of these names, but I choose not to because that's not really very professional of me. And Dreyer comes up empty on a big cut and a miss. The 0-1 from Egan. And Dreyer takes one outside. 1 ball and 1 strike, count even. Two outs. 1-1. Dreyer swings and misses 1-2. One, 2, here it is. And that bounces in the dirt, count even, 2-2. Dwyer trying to extend the 7th inning. Egan trying to go 1-2-3. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He got him. First strikeout of the day for Jack Egan, and that is the end of the top of the 7th. To the bottom of the 7th, it's still 3-0 Lakemen on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Chris Atwood out for another inning here on Zaleski Sports as it's 3-0 Lakemen here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Community Insurance is your independent agency able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. If you're looking for a better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community Insurance. Walker Smith will lead it off. Smith 1 for 2. He's struck out and singled. And the first pitch is high, 1 ball and no strikes. Stars pitching staff has not done a bad job today. It's just been 2 pitches that have just been absolutely crushed, put that way. 2 balls and no strikes, that's outside. Two-0. And Smith right back to Atwood. He fields, throws over to first, and that's high, and it takes him off the bag, and they got him at first. Heck of a job by Kramer to get back. That is all kind of ugly, but it counts as an out. You know, that's one of those, psychological baseball plays. It's the ability to throw over to first. They call it the yips. Said Matt Garza of the Brewers always had that problem, and I always thought, why can't he throw over to first? Well, he's not the first one, and he won't be the last one that can't do that. And Ellie takes one low and inside, 1 ball and no strikes. One-0. And Ellie sends one in the air to center field. Stewart going back. On the run, he will make the catch. He falls down. Still able to hang on. Heck of a play by Stewart. Kyle Stewart makes the catch. So 2 outs. I always moved the camera too far back the first time. Stewart kind of kept going back, and at first I thought maybe it was going to go over his head, but he's able to make an adjustment and make a nice catch. 2 outs, and that'll bring on Alex Pankratz. Pankratz takes one high, 1 ball and no strikes. Pankratz singled his last time up. He was stranded at third to end the 5th inning. And that is fouled off. 0-1-1, I believe, is the count. What I thought. Yeah, umpire just confirmed. 1 ball and 1 strike. Atwood deals, and that is in there for a strike. 1-2. Good pitch from Atwood. The 0-2. Pankratz takes one just a bit high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Two. And And check swing, they'll ask. He went around. And that is the end of the 7th inning for the Lakemen. We're going to the 8th. It is still 3-0 Waupaca on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back after these messages.
Before, during, or after the game, come to the pub. This is Tim Wanty. The pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite place to watch the game and a great place to eat, too. We're known for our world-famous burgers with a wide variety that everyone will love. And now we offer lunch buffets 3 days a week. Taco Tuesday, Pasta Wednesdays, and Thursday Soup Buffet, all ready to eat and get you back to work on time. And of course, when the sun goes down, the pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite spot for nightlife.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Seven, 8, 9 due up for Hortonville here in the 8th inning against Jack Egan. Here's the first pitch to Wonderlick, and that's in there for a strike, 0-1. Top of the 8th inning. 3-0 Lakemen on home runs by Luke Boehm and Brendan Canterbury. 0-1. And just a bit low and outside. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. One. Break even pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 on Wonderlick. One, 2. And that's a called strike 3. Eight in a row retired by Waupaca pitching, and that will bring on, looks like we're going to have a new hitter. As number 14, Mike Bunkelman will hit. That's in there for a strike, 0-1. See if Bunkelman takes over at second for Ethan Peters in the bottom of the 8th inning. Egan deals. Bunkelman fouls it off. Quickly 0-2. Sorry, actually 9 in a row retired. I apologize. And that is a shot into center field right at Wes Austin, who makes the catch. 2 outs. Now Eli Kramer will step up. Kramer 0 for 2. He's struck out and grounded out to second. Egan trying to make this a quick 8th inning, as about every inning has gone for Waupaca today. In this big game, this swing and a miss. I should say a foul tip into the mitt of Ellie. Either way, 0-1. Yeah, 1. Kramer, bit outside, and was able to check it. Count even 1 ball, 1 strike, and I don't think we've seen some disapproval on both the faces of the hitters and the pitching staff today on this strike zone. Break-even pitch is high. 2 balls and 1 strike on Kramer. And if you're Hortonville, you know, it can just take one. You get one base runner, and the whole game could change. 2-1. And that is outside. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. So Lakemen have currently retired 10 star hitters in a row. Egan down on the count. 3 balls and 1 strike to Kramer. Here it is. And Kramer swings and misses, and the count is now full. Not a bad pitch to swing at if you're Kramer on 3-1. Three-two. Swing and a miss. He got him. Inning is over. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It is still 3-0 Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports. We'll see you after the commercial break.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Wes Austin ready to duel, I should say, I guess. I could say duel, Chris Atwood, and that's taken for a strike 0-1 on Wes Austin. 9-1-2, due up for the Lakemen. 0-1. Austin takes one inside, and let's call the strike again, 0-2. He hits the inside part of that zone. The 0-2. Austin lines one into left field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Leadoff single for Wes Austin, his first hit of the game. And that'll bring on Johnny Popham back to the top of the order. Popham 0 for 3, ground out to short, struck out looking, and flown out to center. And that is low. 1 ball and no strikes on Popham. I think Popham squared. And now Popham bunts, and that's popped up foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. See if Egan comes back up for the 9th. Now Popham squaring to bunt. Coming in charging and throwing to first is Dreyer. He gets the out there. So Austin goes to second. That'll bring on Jake Pankratz. Pankratz 0 for 3. 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Waupaca could use a couple just insurance runs just to pad the lead in this inning. First pitch. And Pankratz big cut and a miss 0-1. Atwood ready, deals the 0-1. Pankratz taking all the way. Good pitch there from Atwood, 0-2. Owen 2. Pekka trying to add on. Atwood trying to keep them where they are. Atwood takes a look at second, fires the 0-2, and Pankratz flares one into right, coming over and making the catch is the second baseman Dunkelman. So 2 outs. As Luke Boehm will step up. Boehm, home run and a double today. Later come on to score on the 2-run home run by the man after him, Brendan Canterbury. That's been the difference today. And Boehm, first pitch swinging, pops it up. Shortstop, Raisler going back. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Bottom is top of the 9th coming up. Last chance for the Stars. It's 3-0 Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back after this.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Q in Waupaca.
$3-0 Lakemen. Jack Egan trying to nail this one down. As 1, 2, 3 due up. Raisler, Stewart, and Solomon. Egan has pitched 2 very good innings. 11 in a row sat down by Waupaca Lakemen pitching in there for a strike, 0-1. I think the Hortonville Stars faithful have just kind of had it with the strike zone today. 0-1, and that's a bit outside counting. Even 1 ball and 1 strike on Raisler. That first one was a bit low, I will say that. However, I don't get paid to argue balls and strikes. 1-1, and that is low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Brewers lead the Reds 4-3. 2-1. High, 3 balls and 1 strike now on Raisler. Raisler 1 for 3 today. He's singled. Oh no, 3 hits today for Hortonville. I apologize. I said 2 earlier. 3-1, and Raisler sends one down the right field line. Canterbury on the run, and he makes the catch. Crashing into the fence, he made the catch. One out here in the 9th. Apologize. 1 out. And that is high. 1 ball and no strikes on Stewart. Stewart 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a flyout. 1-0. And Stewart taking all the way. 1 ball and 1 strike. Egan ready. Deals the 1-1, and that is high. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Two-one from Egan. High. 3 balls and 1 strike now on Stewart. Give up with the wind. Wind keeps blowing the scorebook back. I just kind of decided to give up. I keep closing and opening it, and it just doesn't pay to mess with it. 3-1. That is high. Ball 4. So the first base runner for Hortonville since the 5th. Snaps a streak of 12 in a row retired by Lakemen pitching, and that'll bring on Will Solomon. Solomon 0 for 2. He struck out twice and grounded out to second. Egan takes a look at first. Fires to Solomon. Low, and now that gets away from Ellie, and on his way to second base is Stewart. Now this is where it gets interesting, because if Solomon reaches, you have the tying run coming to the plate. And in those situations, you take an out for a run 99 times out of 100, unless it really is not going to help you. Which most of the time it won't really matter. 1-0, and that is a bit low. 2 balls and no strikes on Solomon. Egan down the count 2-0 against Solomon. Here it is. And that is in there for a strike. It's 2-1. Runner at second, 1 out, 2-1 on Solomon. Egan trying to give the Lakemen the victory, and the 2-1 is sent a mile high in the air. Canterbury camping under it. He is going to make the catch. No tag from Stewart. 2 outs. And that will bring on Tommy Duganzik, the last chance for the Stars. Duganzik 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts, and he's flown out to left. Again, in terms of home runs, Solomon just got under that. So 2 outs. Egan facing Duganzik. And that is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. And Duganzik sends one in the air to left field. Walker Smith is under it. He will make the catch, and that is the ball game. The Lakemen win it. The Lakemen beat the Stars 3-0 and have taken over sole possession of first place in the Dairyland League. And that is going to bring us to the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get them in Marshfield or in Curtis or anytime at NasonvilleDairy.com. Again, final score, Lakemen 3, Stars nothing. Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up next here on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10. NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Testing. Can I just interview you for Zaleski real quick? Okay. Right here. We're good. Okay. So we're live. All right. Ready? All right. So here at the player of the game, Cam Seidel, 6 shutout innings, 10 strikeouts, 3 hits. So just kind of tell me, I mean, I know pitching really well, but just tell me what was your favorite part of your team's effort today, just as a whole?
Our defense played excellent today. I mean, they made some really great plays, kept the ball in the infield, and gave up a couple hits, and they kept them where they were. So.
Not over, but today was a really big game, battle for sole possession of first place in the Dairyland League. You know, just kind of going forward, maybe even just into the playoffs. No matter, see just how the season turns out. Just kind of what's the mentality, what's just kind of the thoughts, and what are you guys going to work on most just going into that?
We're just staying healthy is probably the main thing, and just got to win every week. I mean, can't drop a game, so gotta be ready.
With the season almost coming to an end, still got a bit, but you know, just kind of what's, I guess it's just a tough question, but what was one word you could describe your season so far? Just as one word with your team and everybody. Tough question, but
one word.
Yeah, or a phrase or whatever you got. I mean, a couple words.
We're coming around.
Yeah,
coming around. That's all I got. It's just
All right. So all you have to do is the camera's right there. All right. Let's get a right of finish to this one. The Waupaca Lakemen are now in sole possession of first place in the Dairyland League. Final score: Waupaca Lakemen 3, Hortonville Stars 0. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.